What's up, folks? Welcome back to another video. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. So in this video, I want to highlight a couple things here before we get ready for the CBC in 13 hours. We can see it in screen here, 13 hours. It's going to be a personal reward CBC. So we haven't had CBC in about a month now. Obviously, Plarium knows that, oh, they've been a month without spending or going crazy, tapping us for CBC. Though, of course, they're going to make it a personal reward. So anyways, yes, this one is going to be a little bit of a heavy one. I think there's a lot of events that's going to correlate with the CBC, and I think it's going to be a really high scoring point one. So I just want you guys to be aware of some things so that you guys can be aware of this CBC that's coming. So anyways, let's jump into this first. I'm going to give you guys the meat right away so that you guys can take away something that's important. But what you want to do here is that if you have been collecting the Alice Chase every day up until today, the Alice Champion is ready for pickup in about 4 hours, 3 hours at the time of this upload. So if you guys want to collect her during CBC, make sure you guys don't collect her the moment she is available to be collected because CBC won't be active the moment she is available. All right. So, but you're going to ask why or how can I get out of this screen? If you enter the screen, usually you always collect whatever is available to you if you click the X button or if you click any other button or click any other area besides the screens. For example, I clicked there, it would have collected it for me, right? So once you enter the screen, what works is pressing the letter R. So the letter R, for example, the word ready. So letter R. You click R, you go into this screen. And once you're in this screen, you can actually get out of the login rewards, no problem. All you have to do is go here and then you just click another area of the game. So for example, you go into the arena and then you actually don't even have to battle in the arena. So you just click X, 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 and you're back in the Bastion. All right. So what happens if you go into the Alice Chase? You're here, you press R and then you press X. You have to press here to go to another area. If you press X, you go back to the Alice Chase. So if you see this again, don't worry, press R again, and then you go back here and then you can, navigate to another area and then you'll be safe from collecting Alice. You can still play for a bit, about, I think it's 10 hours before Alice is active, before CBC is active, and then you can claim Alice. But this also applies whenever you want to save that reward for anything. So this can be useful for other areas as well. I'm just specifically mentioning this champion for this CBC. Make sure you guys don't put your clan's 30K in the hole because the other clan's going to be doing this, right? So you guys want to make sure you guys do your part, collect your 30K, and then help your clan try to win that personal reward. This is not anything new, guys. This is just a reminder. I know a lot of people know about it, but obviously there's a lot of new players in the game as well. And I think this is going to help out a lot of players, but just a reminder for you guys. Okay, so the other question is, what if I play on mobile? Does this actually work on mobile? Okay, so when you log into the game and then this screen pops up on your mobile, what you need to do is change your settings to airplane mode. Once your phone is on airplane mode, then you can click off this Alice Chase login screen reward. And then once you're here in the Bastion, then turn your phone off airplane mode and you will be okay. All right, just make sure you guys do that. Try to do it as carefully as possible. Maybe even try it right now. Try it right now. You guys have a couple hours, fiddle around with the letter R, the R letter, and then fiddle around a little bit with the airplane mode so you guys are familiar with this. It's a trick you guys can use forever, okay? This is, again, just a reminder, especially for new players or newer players that don't know this. This is very useful, okay, guys? All right, so let's see what we have in store for this upcoming CBC. So first of all, we have this Dungeon Diver that's going to span the entirety of the CBC, which is towards the Fusion. And there's couple reasons why this is going to be a bit of a bloodbath Dungeon Diver or bloodbath CBC is because, first of all, there's a Dungeon Diver, so you can double dip any kind of your dungeon farming and all that stuff. And then there's this Queen's Fury tournament that's happening right now. So Queen's Fury tournament, 4,500 points for this top end relic here. It's a 100% guarantee for the relic, but this is going to cost you 4,500 points, which is roughly the equivalent of about 4,500 energy on level 20, and it's going to be probably about 5,000 energy on a higher level, right? Anything above level 20. So 20 is the most efficient apparently for points. Actually, that's not apparently, it's confirmed. So 20 is the most efficient. I believe 16 is slightly more efficient than 20, but at least 20 gives you a chance at 6-star gear. but most people want to try to do 30, level 30. The reason why you want to do level 30 is because similar to how other dungeons are, the top level will give you the highest amount of points. So we're navigating here to the objectives. You go into event dungeon objectives, and you see here stage 30. You get 400 points, which is basically in line with the other dungeons, but only stage 30 gives you 400 points. It's very important that you guys can reach stage 30 if you guys want maximum points per energy spend, basically. And yeah, like I said, there's the Queen's event tournament, and then there's going to be a Dungeon Divers happening and a CVC where this dungeon gets the maximum, the same maximum points as the other dungeons. This event's going to get farmed like crazy, and we're going to see some really high CVC totals. Then we have this Sand Devil Turn Attack event open as well. It's interesting because you have the Sand Devil event, and then you have the Queen's Fury event. So perhaps what Plarium is thinking is some people might just max out the Dungeon Diver with the Queen's Fury tournament and then kind of like shut it down. But then they're giving you the Sand Devil Turn Attack, which you can participate in for probably, I would think, a medium soulstone, probably just the usual, since we just had a prism summon event. So I don't think they're going to put out another one, but probably just for another soulstone. I mean, Sand Devil's fine. We're going to be farming it pretty normally. Too bad they don't have Phantom Shogun tournaments. That's kind of weird that they don't. But yeah, that's again another area where you can comfortably sink a lot of energy into, and then obviously gain a lot of CVC points from. After that, we do have the Artifact Enhancement event going to be active as well for another day or so during the CVC. I've been holding off all of my crafting for this event, just because leveling the artifacts. Generally, they give pretty good amount of points, and they're pretty quick to max them out here. And yeah, getting some extra CVC points for your leveling up feels okay. Lastly, there is going to be a couple progressive events happening each day of CVC. There's going to be some progressive events. I covered that in my earlier video. And yeah, there's some good champions there for sure. We got the Cheshire Cat, and then we have the Knave, which is obviously the brand new champions and stuff. So we're going to have some people chasing that, of course. If you guys want a quick rundown list, it's going to be on the right hand side right now. So day 1 and then day 2, there's going to be 2 separate progressive events. And of course, lastly, if you guys want to prepare for the upcoming CVC, make sure you guys buy your tag team token bags right now. So basically the strategy here is that you pick up the cheaper bags at 15 and 40 gems, and then you have 2 additional tag team bags that will expire in 24 hours, and then you can use them during CVC because CVC starts in 13 hours. So just a little bit of gem saving efficiency there if you guys are interested in maximizing your points. Tag team is a great way to do it. If you guys are in gold tag team or higher, you're going to get some decent points from those tag team wins. So definitely something to do just to save yourself a couple gems, of course. All right, so that's going to be it for the video. Just a quick reminder, the biggest takeaway I want you guys to get from this video is actually this Alice chase. Don't fudge this up for 30k CVC points, because if you collect this when it's available to be collected, you basically get absolutely no value from it. There's no summon event, no chase, no nothing going on right now. So you literally get nothing from it. So just hold off an additional 10 hours or so, and then you can at least get 30k CVC points for it, helping yourself, helping your clan, get a little bit closer to winning your CVC. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I caught you guys in time with this video so that you guys don't make this little oof. But yeah, anyways, guys, best of luck. Like I said, I'll be streaming CVC probably like an hour or 2 after it starts, so make sure you guys drop on by if you guys are available. Otherwise, all good. Have a good CVC, and I'll see you guys in the next video.